Now I'm going to go over the worst case and best case scenarios for the ACC in football for the 2025 season. I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And I get it's early to release this. And I know they could technically add players because of, the spring transporter window closed, but that doesn't mean they can't add because they can. And all this. So we'll see about the ACC. Preseason poll later on in the summer. So it's in no particular order here. Florida State 6-6. I think they bounced back, but it could be 6-6 at worst, 9-3 at best. If you want to say 5-7, you go right ahead. Now Clemson 9-3 at worst, 11-1 or 12-0 at best. Duke, I think they get to at least a bowl game team, be a bowl game team at 6-6 at best, 9-3. I just don't see 10 wins. Now North Carolina is kind of hard with the new head coach and Bill Belichick. I see at least 3 wins, 3-9 or 4-8. Worst case, that's the worst case scenario. Now at best, 8-4. Now Pitt, 5-7, 6-6. At worst, 8-4 or 9-3. At best, NC State 4-8, 5-7 at worst, 8-4 at best. Now Miami, Florida, I think they're going to take a little bit of a step back. 6-6 or 7-5 at worst. Really 9-3 at best. I just don't see 10 wins with that schedule. And will the head coach Mario Cristobal still be around if they really don't get to 10 wins? I don't know. But you got to consider you lost the number 1 pick in the draft and you lost some other guys as well. And I get you added, but still. Now Louisville should be at least a bowl game team at 6-6, 7-5 at the worst case scenario. Now at best 10-2. I just do not see 11-1 with that schedule. Now Wake Forest, new head coach. It's so hard to predict. I think 3-9 at worst, maybe 2-10 if you want to say that. And at best, really 6-6 or 5-7. Now Syracuse 5-7 at worst. Look at that schedule. That is tougher this year than last year. But at best, like if everything hits, 9-3. And I do think they have a shot against Tennessee now in game number 1. I think they have a chance. Now Virginia Tech disappointed last year. I really see 5-7 at worst. And will their head coach Brent Pry be back if they do that mark? And at best, it's like 8-4. Now, Virginia, I do think worst case scenario to like 4-8. And at best, 7-5, 8-4. Look at that schedule. I think it's doable. But 8-4 might be pushing it a little bit. But you get the whole point about 7-5. Now, Georgia Tech, 5-7 at worst, or 6-6. But at best, 9-3. Now, Boston College, 4-8 at worst. 8-4 at best, or 7-5. Even now, SMU, I'm going to say 8-4 at worst. Now, at best, I don't see undefeated, so 11-1. But even then, it might not be likely. So if you don't want to say that, say 10-2. I'm good with that, and that's what I actually believe. That's more likely to happen than 11-1. Now, Stanford, bizarre situation, to say the least. I could totally see 0-12 at worst. I do not see above 3 wins, so 3-9. Now, California, look at me running backs they lost, and then look at how many players they lost in the spring transfer portal. They could very well go 3-9 or 4-8. At best, 6-6 or 7-5, which might be pushing it. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe, and see you guys later on the road. 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. So my money is, of course, like a video. Comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. So more people could watch it after watching. And that subscribe, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well.